Hello, welcome to day 28 of the Table Topics 30-day challenge. Getting down to the wire here. Question number 1. What do you imagine yourself doing 10 years from now? Hello, fellow Toastmasters. The future is one of those things that is just completely uncertain in many ways, especially 10 years out. Can you imagine trying to predict what technology would be like in 10 years? Or, gosh, I don't know where I'm going to be in 10 years. I think in 10 years where I would like to be is retired. Got a ways to go yet, but that would be nice to actually be retired. And what would retirement look like? I think retirement would involve traveling and seeing places. I think it would probably involve some volunteer work, because volunteering is important in the community. In fact, that's another one of my goals, is to get more involved in volunteering and helping others. And the rest, gosh, I don't know. I haven't really sat down and thought about it, but this question is giving me pause to really step back and think about it. So maybe when this is all over, I'll sit and think about it more. Mr. Table Topics Master. 1 minute, 20 seconds. That was a hard one. Question number 2. When you look into the past, what do you miss the most? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, sometimes looking back to the past, I see it as a double-edged sword. I can look back and I can see great things or recall great memories, fun times. I can also look back and I can see times that, well, maybe I wish didn't happen, but they're part of my history. And actually, since they're part of my history, in a way I'm glad for them because I've learned from them as well. But like I say, looking back to the past can be a double-edged sword. And as I'm talking to you right now, if I'm being straight and honest, I kind of forgot what the question is. Sorry, it's been a little bit of a long day and I got up early. The past. What do I like about the past? I'm going to go with that. The past for me is about experience. It's about learning. It is about growing from those experiences. So the past, well, it has the good and it has maybe the stuff we didn't wish happened. Together, that experience really brings about growth. Mr. Table Topics Master. 1 minute, 31 seconds. Sorry, been up early, been on the go. Brain's not all there, I guess. Question number 3. Do you like the city or town you live in? Why or why not? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's probably been a good 15 years that I have lived in small towns. And growing up, the city I grew up in was a big city, not large, not like LA or any big major metropolis area, but it was a big city. And in the past 15 years, I have lived small town. Currently living in a small town right now, and I enjoy it very much. I enjoy the pace of life. I enjoy interacting with the people here. One thing I've noticed, when I'm in a bigger city, it's harder to strike up a conversation with someone when you're in line, let's say at Home Depot, and you start talking to someone, and sometimes there's this air of the other person kind of like, okay, what's your angle? What are you going to hit me up for? What's going on here? There's sort of this wall or barrier that seems to come up. Whereas I've found that in a small town, I'm able to have those conversations waiting in line, and it's no big deal. Everyone's casual. You have a nice conversation. You get a chance to usually meet someone that's pretty cool. And overall, it's just the pace of life that is nice. I was in the big city today, and the way people drive and the rush and the crowdedness, just is not for me anymore. It's like I couldn't wait to get back here. So that's what I like about small towns. Madam Table Topics Master. 1 minute, 46 seconds. Question number 4. What do you know well enough to teach others? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I bet you're familiar with the old saying, Jack of all trades, master of none. And in a way, that's what I feel like describes me. Like I have this broad general knowledge, but like one in-depth area, like I just go super deep, I don't feel like I have it. Now people that know me may say, hey, Mark, wait, what about this? But for me, I don't feel like I have a deep knowledge in something. I can teach you a little bit about marketing, a little bit about photography, a little about making videos, a little about this or that, right? A little about sales. But I don't feel like I'm expert. And I could be wrong. I know that I do like to teach, I do like to help out. I'm that guy on Facebook, if someone posts a question about, hey, my computer's doing X, Y, and Z, I'm the guy that's on Google looking for that answer and bringing it back, and maybe I'm posting screenshots or instructions or a picture or something that's helpful. And that's just kind of how I am wired. So it depends, I guess, on the subject and how deep you want to go into the subject. So yes, there are some things I can teach you. It just depends on how deep you're looking to go. Madam Table Topics Master. 1 minute, 36 seconds.